30 people, mostly teachers in the Youngstown City Schools, showed up at this afternoon's school board meeting to protest the layoff of a principal.
Kathy Dorbish, the principal at McGuffey Elementary on the west side, was among the 14 people who were part of last week's reduction in force. Those speaking before the school board want her hired back now. Retired Youngstown teacher Kathy Bonavolanta made her feelings clear this afternoon to the Youngstown School Board concerning the laying off of McGuffey Elementary principal Kathy Dorbish.
I will close by saying that this is probably one of the worst decisions that Youngstown City has ever made.
Behind her were 30 people supporting Kathy Dorbish, some of whom hung signs around the room. A Facebook page with 340 followers has even been created titled "Bring Back Kathy Dorbish."
We stand here today asking for your support to have Kathy Dorbish reinstated as the principal of William Holmes McGuffey Elementary School.
There's not many principals, supervisors, bosses, whatever synonym you'd like to use, that has the ability, like Kathy Dorbish does, to lift their team the way she does.
Were you shocked when her name was on that list?
I was heartbroken. My heart shattered when I saw her name on that list.
The board listened, but told the crowd because of the restrictions put on the Youngstown schools through House Bill 70, they cannot help.
There's very little, if anything, we can do about any decisions that have been made.
In the audience listening were two members of the Academic Distress Commission appointed to oversee the Youngstown schools, Dr. Maria Hoffmaster and Nick Santucci.
The board and the commission have made it a pretty mutual agreement that we want to work better together.
Santucci said the layoffs were made to save money, that the commission had serious concerns about the school system's finances. He also said the CEO, by law, has the right to eliminate jobs.
Would you consider bringing her back?
Well, I'm not sure if the commission is responsible for that, but we are certainly willing to have a conversation with the CEO and understand the reason behind it.
I also checked the latest state report card of the Youngstown Public Schools, and it showed that McGuffey Elementary had F's in 5 out of 5 categories, though I was also told the job performance had nothing to do with who was laid off. Youngstown Schools spokesperson Denise Dick released a statement saying in part, quote, "The school board and others have for months complained about the Youngstown City School District administration being top-heavy. They pointed to people's salaries and called for reductions. You don't get to have it both ways."